2019, all I'm going to say is this. We're going to make 2019 our bitch. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and got the gift that you wanted. But more importantly, we hope that you all had fun spending it with your loved ones, your family, your friends out there on that special day. This is episode 274 of the Team Heal podcast. We're ending 2018 with the bang and welcoming in the new year, 2019, a couple days away. And thank you all for tuning in tonight live. Here it's Friday. It's Friday, December 28, 2018. As always, I am the fat fuck himself. It's me, it's Steve here. And thank you all for listening to the show live. If you're not catching the show live, it's okay. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Podbean, Spotify, also over at iHeartRadio. We had to download and listen to the show on the go. Give us those 5-star ratings and all that fun stuff as a way to help support the podcast. If you want to go that extra mile, motherfucker, we got that merch over at Teespring. Got that merch. Get yourself a shirt today. Welcome the new year with the new shirt. We got 2 designs up on our store right now, but we're going to have more designs coming up in 2019. We got that homie Salrex, as we speak, working on new designs for the store. Head over to teespring.com/store/Team Heal podcast. And I'm not alone, guys. I am not alone this week. I'm here joined by my brother all the way from Detroit, the man with the golden charm. It can make any girl smile with its golden charm. The one, Big Mike. How you been, bro? What's the word, man? What's the word, brother? Wait a minute. Now, bro, what's the word, bro? What's the word, man? How you been, my man?
Yeah, I've been good, Steven, man. I had a really good Christmas. Had a really good day so far. Man, it's been a long ride for 2018. It's been great. So let's get to talking to this year-end stuff.
Yeah, man, a lot to get into, bro. A lot to get into. But we thank you all. 2018 had its ups, had its downs, but nonetheless, it's been a very, very roller coaster year, if to say the least. And we expect more stuff to happen in 2019. But like I said at the beginning of the show, in 2019, we're going to make the year our bitch. That's what it's all about, I think.
Yeah, no doubt.
And we're going to try this again based off the success of last week. We're going to try this again. Hey, you can see me. Holy fucking shit. You can actually fucking see me now, Mike. Let me know in the playback and let me know in the feed here how it's coming off, how the quality and all that shit, how is it coming out? You know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't trust my laptop here. I really don't trust my laptop. Keeping it 100 with you guys. A part of me says my laptop will die on me or will start acting up here, if you will, with OBS as we're doing the show. Hopefully it does not. I really hope it doesn't. But this is me. For those of you that are finally seeing this for the first time, this is me on a webcam doing the podcast. I know you can't see Big Mike and his golden charm, but hopefully in 2019 we do get better equipment. We get better equipment where I'm able to get Mike's camera and get him here on the feed, and as well as other people once we, get all that settled in, if you will. Hopefully all in 2018 I get another chair too, bro. But for me, bro, honestly, Christmas has been great. I didn't really get that much gifts like I wanted. Because I think, honestly, bro, Christmas, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's all about the kids, bro. It's all about the kids.
Yeah, if you have them, yeah.
You know, yeah, if you have, like, but if you got, like, niece and nephews and shit like that, it's about them, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about them. So that's my take on that, bro. As you get older, bro, you just get what you get. You know what I mean? Like, we have that one relative that'll give you that random item, and it's like, thank you. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna use this, but thank you nonetheless. The thought that counts, but and then you realize, like, okay, this actually came in handy, believe it or not. I don't know how it did, but it actually did.
Yeah, I think everybody gets that gift from their relative. It's like, wow.
Exactly.
I don't know, but okay.
Exactly. I remember, like, one year I got a fucking globe from my godparents. I got a fucking globe, a random globe. Like, they still think I'm a kid. It's like they'll give me some random stuff. Like, bruh, just give me money. Granted, I don't need the money because I have 2 jobs. So it's like, whatever, really. But
screw that. You need all the money you can get.
but you get the idea, though. It's like, again, it's mostly for the kids. You know what I mean? So there's that. I'm literally counting down for New Year's. I'm ready to say goodbye to 2018. Not that it wasn't a bad. Not that, oh my god, it was a bad year, because it was not a bad year for me at all. 2018 had its up, had its down, but overall, I'll say it was a positive year for me, to say the least. What about you, Big Mike?
Oh yeah, man, it's been real positive. You know, especially on my channel. You know, got a lot of subs. Videos did well. Thanks to some mistakes that WWE made to their controversies, a lot of videos did good if you made them. But yeah, it's been a really good year. Family, just all around. Other than WWE wrestling, it's been a good year.
Absolutely, man. I think at the end of the day, you know, you gotta find the positives in everything. Honestly, that's what it comes down to, bro. You gotta find the positives in everything that's been going down and shit like that. But anywho, yo, man, this is our end of the year show. Obviously, this will not be like your typical usual show that we usually do, where we cover the news and stuff like that. What today's gonna be about, we're gonna go back, reflect on what was 2018. We're gonna give our, I guess every podcaster out there, every wrestling show is doing the same thing almost this week. They're giving their thoughts on what was 2018. We're going to give, obviously, our match of the year, our wrestler of the year, our male and female wrestler of the year. We're going to give our, what's it called? The pay-per-view of the year, the Bobo of the year. We're going to do that too, the Bobo of the year. And as well as our predictions for 2019. What's going to happen in 2019 in the world of professional wrestling as a whole, if you will, and so many other stuff. We'll even do, like, I guess, best improved and shit like that overall, okay? Overall. So if you guys want to chime in with us, you can, in the chat down below, give us your, I guess, male, female superstar of the year, your match of the year, pay-per-view of the year, your Bobo of the year, all that stuff. Again, everyone's going to be different, and not everyone will be the same. This is not a thing where we're going to, like, oh my god, debate and disagree or agree type of shit like that, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure who I feel is the male wrestler of the year may be different to Mike's, and vice versa. You know? So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. Obviously, as you can tell, Chase is not here tonight. Nor is Walter. Walter's actually spending some time with his family and some friends out there. He's probably fucking some random chick right now as we speak, bro. You already know Walter's probably inside some girl's panties right now, bro. As we speak, bro. The prince of El Bichotazo, bro. Mr. I just fucked your girl. The Queen Slayer. They call him, after all, the Queen Slayer. That's KWEEN Slayer, by the way. He's probably slaying some chick right now. I don't know. Maybe he's getting breakfast tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say? What J. Cole once said, bro. Cooking someone breakfast after sex, like a fucking reward, bro. It's like a fucking reward. But, yeah. Anywho, bro. Anywho. So, guys, you want to chime in? Give us your thoughts on all that fun stuff, bro. All right. So let's begin this, shall we? Let's begin this. So, Mike, where do you want to start off with, bro? Where do you want to kick all this up with, bro?
You know what? Let's start with um, let's start with pay per view of the year. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's start with
pay per view of the year. Let's start with that, bro. There's been a lot of. You think about it. I'm not gonna say there was like bad shows or like shows that oh my god I'm go crazy for. But I feel like there were shows that that we went in with zero expectations and ended up turning out to be a very good show.
True,
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there were shows that I felt like, okay, were supposed to be high expectation, but then ended up failing or just, shit in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for you, what was, in your opinion, the pay-per-view of the year?
And you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna give it to them, even though they really don't deserve it. I'm gonna go with Slammiversary.
Really? Big Mike.
Yes.
Okay. Mira este. Oh, my boy. Okay. Impact. Giving love to Impact Wrestling, even though they're going to be on a pursuit in 2019. A pursuit.
Yeah. Which is an epic fail of proportions.
Okay. Fair enough. But Big Mike, let me ask you a question, bro. Do you have pursuit? I know we didn't talk about it last week. We didn't talk about it. Did we really talk about it? Did we talk about it last week?
No, we didn't. I don't believe so.
We didn't. No, we did not. We did not talk about it. So, Mike, do you have pursuit?
I do not. And Xfinity doesn't hold it, so I do not have pursuit. So they lost me as a viewer.
Okay, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Okay, to explain, bro. Slammiversary 2018.
Say again.
Explain. Elaborate. Slammiversary 2018. So Slammiversary 2018.
Oh, Slammiversary. All right. So I was going into that pay-per-view saying, all right, yeah, Slammiversary. It's my first TNA pay-per-view that I've seen in a while. So I was like, all right, I'm going in this thing. I wasn't expecting much, because y'all was talking about the Johnny Impact coming back. He was in that Fatal 4-Way. That match was very good. Especially one of the matches of the year with Sami Callihan and Pentagon Jr. in the hair versus mask match. And
Absolutely.
you will forget that it was a hair versus mask match. You would have thought it was a death match when they took them railroad spikes out and started sticking each other in the heads with them.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that.
Yeah, so you would have thought that Moose versus Austin Aries was pretty good. It was only 2 dud matches on that card, and the rest of the matches were pretty darn good. So that's what I expect in a pay-per-view. I expect almost perfection, if not 1 or 2 matches. It's like how I would construct a great album. It can be 1 skippable or 2 skippables to have a classic album.
All right.
So a pay-per-view, 2 skip matches, 2 bathroom breaks is my limit, and they had only 2, and this was great. So Slammiversary was my pick.
Okay, Slammiversary, which I thought honestly was a good show from TNA. I thought honestly, going into the year, I thought it was a run. It was in contention. What's what I'm looking for here, Mike? Help me out here.
In contention. Yeah,
in contention for the pay-per-view of the year. I'll say this: I thought after watching that, because I remember me and Chase Oliver, by the way, shout out to Chase. We actually we sat here, like not here like in my house, but we were on Skype and we did a live reaction on his channel, right? And we literally watched the show. I even watched it on Fight TV, and we gave our reaction. We both said like, "Yo, this is what Impact Wrestling need. That's what they needed at the time," and we thought it was like the resurgence of Impact Wrestling. Oh my God, they're back! This is the Impact that they needed. This is the show that they needed, and people were saying it's like you were, "Hey, it's the pay-per-view of the year." And again, listen, I don't want to come off like I'm hating on Impact. And again, you're talking to a guy that watches here and there, all right? But I felt like after that pay-per-view, they took a couple steps back. That's the vibe I got.
Yeah.
And now with the new, and again, the talent's there. The talent is amazing. There's no denying that. They have phenomenal talent, men and women, on that roster. Okay? The matches are top notch. There's no denying that either. You know? But the problem is, and again, you know, this is what we're talking about. They take these steps back, and especially now with Pursuit. Again, not everyone has it. I understand it's owned by Anthem. And I'm even hearing rumblings that there's a possibility that Anthem might even drop Impact. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not. But that's what I've been hearing. Okay? God forbid. God fucking forbid. But to me, I thought that was pay-per-view of the year. And that was in July, right? That was in July?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
July or June, okay? It was in the summer. Okay, it was in the summer. To me, the pay-per-view of the year happened at the end of the summer. We're talking about Labor Day weekend. We're talking about going all in. That's right. For me, the pay-per-view of the year for 2018 is All In. All In, hands down. And here's the thing about it, too. Here's the thing about it. You know, when the word came out that All In was going to happen, it was a thing, 10,000-seat arena. The first, you know, it was being ran by Cody, the Young Bucks, the Elite, and all the stuff that happened. It was a game changer. That's what it was. It was literally WrestleMania for the independent scene.
Yeah, man, I feel you, dude.
And they managed to, again, open a lot of eyeballs. They managed to open a lot of eyeballs for everyone. To show that, hey, listen, the wrestling business is changing. Now, I'm not saying there's a fucking boom period, but the game has changed. As in, you don't need WWE anymore to be a star. You don't need it. You know what I mean? This is why a part of me is very skeptical now with AEW, which I'm going to get into later on in my predictions for 2019. But overall, I thought, again, All In was, in my opinion, the pay-per-view of the year. And it had, in my opinion, a possible match of the year on that show as well, which I'll get into later on in my match of the year in this podcast for you guys as well. But that's what I thought for me, pay-per-view of the year was All In. I'm reading the comments here, if you will, and I'm reading here, and it says here that for Dave Sack, pay-per-view of the year was either All In, TLC, or Ultima Lucha 4. Ultima Lucha 4 was pretty good. I thought it was good because of the ending of it with Wade Barrett. Oh my God, he's on the show. Dario Cueto got revived. TLC because Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka. You had what else did you have on that show? You had that bad match between Rollins and Ambrose. You had Styles and Daniel Bryan, which was a good match too. You had the New Day and the Bar and who else? And the Usos. There's a lot of good stuff.
It was a lot of stuff on that thing, but TLC was, I was sitting there watching it like, man, these matches are long and they don't make sense at the end. That's what I thought about TLC. Now, if I was to pick a WWE pay-per-view, I would go with either Survivor Series or Evolution.
Okay. Believe it or not, do you know who else thought that Slammiversary was pay-per-view of the year, believe it or not, dude?
Who?
Walter, bro. Walter just told me here in the chat, because again, I know he wouldn't make it, so I told him to write down the list here, and again, what was his thoughts as well. And for him, it was also Slammiversary. So you're not alone, Mike. You're not alone here. You're not alone.
Yeah, I guess he sees what I see in that pay-per-view. It surprised me, and it surprised a lot of other people. So that's why I'm giving them that just too, because it was a really good watch.
It really was. I'm reading here what Walter also said. Walter has a message for you guys, and he writes here, and quote, okay, and quote. You can even tweet him at Hey I'm Walter, okay. Tell them, because I told him, any message for the people, right? And he's like, tell them that I love them and thanks for listening. And even when I'm not on, I'm always thinking of them. That's pretty cool, Walter.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty sweet, bro. Even when he's fucking some random chick, he's thinking of you guys. All right, guys. As sick as that may sound, but hey, man, when you're a carifreco, bro, you gotta be real, bro. Speaking of carifreco and shit like that, bro, I'm happy, bro. Bad Bunny came out with a new album, bro. Finally, he came out with an album of the year. I'm saying that right now. Album of the year is Bad Bunny, Por Siempre. It is what it is, all right? Don't at me. Don't at me, all right? So, that being said, Mike, let's get into now our match of the year. Match of the year, okay? Now...
You go first.
Okay. I think it's obvious to me. Okay, first let's go with Walter's. Walter's match of the year. Walter's match of the year was from TakeOver New Orleans this past WrestleMania weekend. It was Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Okay, can't argue with him on that.
Can't argue with that. Very respectful, I guess.
Was that the unsanctioned match?
I believe so. Is the unsanctioned match.
Okay.
That was the unsanctioned match. They went at it. They really went at it back and forth. The stipulation was if Gargano won, he'd be reinstated back to NXT. If he didn't win, he'd be gone, right? And the whole story was, oh my God, Tommaso Ciampa cost Gargano the championship at that episode of NXT against Andrade Cien Almas, where he was gone from NXT, but he always kept finding a way to get involved, and it got to the point where Ciampa snapped. It made Regal make the match unsanctioned, and it happened, and look what happened. It was an awesome match. So people thought it was the match of WrestleMania weekend, and you can't make the argument. Keep this in mind too. That match was competing with Cody and Kenny Omega from Supercard.
That was the second?
No. When you think about that WrestleMania weekend, right? That same day.
Oh, yeah, right.
It was Ring of Honor Supercard. It was Kenny versus Cody.
Yeah,
so
that was a good match too.
They were competing. Yeah. So that a bad choice for Walter. For me, okay, I have two nominees, okay? And I have two nominees. And I couldn't help it. I have two nominees, but I'm going to pick one, though. Okay?
Okay.
First nominee. Obviously, the best championship match I've seen at any TakeOver. Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano from TakeOver Philadelphia.
Right.
Hands down. Right? Just the back and forth in that match. Just the chemistry that they both had was amazing. Right? Here's Johnny Gargano finally back on this winning streak after losing, being on this losing streak and breaking up with DIY and Ciampa turned on him, and everyone's just been wanting to have Gargano be the champion, right? They wanted him to walk out as the new champion, and keep this in mind, Andrade had his number numerous times leading into that match, right? And everyone thought, okay, third time the charm. They're going to finally have Gargano win the belt. They got all those near falls in. They had Zelina Vega get involved. They even had Candice LeRae get involved in this whole thing. And then eventually almost got the win, which then made, what's what I'm looking for here? It segued into the Gargano Ciampa feud happening again, and from there, the rest is history. But just the crazy way that match was, to me, that was, again, just the best championship match I've seen for TakeOver and NXT, period. And then nominee number 2, not because of the match, how bad or how good it was, just based off the storytelling on this match, the lead up to this match, the build to the match. There has to be an all-in Cody versus Nick Aldis for the NWA World Title.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Think about that, right? Here's Cody. Yes, granted, he's fun in this pay-per-view, all you want. But the story is, here's Cody trying to do something that his father's done, right? That his father done so many years ago, right? And it pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for here, Mike? It in a way, it consumed him. The idea of him being the NWA champion, right? Look that his father did, and this is the build up to that match. If you guys ever watched the 10 Pounds of Gold series on the NWA YouTube channel, leading up to that match, Just everything about it. It got people hyped up, excited for a world title match. And of all the world titles, the NWA world fucking title.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. It was.
Mike, you're cutting off. Mike, you're cutting off there. Say that again, bro. You're cutting off there a little bit.
Yeah. I said, yeah. I remember watching those, and from starting with who's the first guy, Tim Storm, from watching those on in to Cody's with Nick Aldis. Those were really good, and they touched on a personal level, and I can understand why you picked that.
Not only that, dude, but bro, just Cody's entrance to the ring.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
If that, and I said it then, I say it here again. If that did not hit you in the feel, you should not be watching wrestling. I'm sorry. You should not be watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He had everybody back. Both dudes' entrances was pretty good. Cody's though, it hit home though.
Yeah, it did. It really hit home. And again, listen, was it the best technical match in the world? No. But just based on the storytelling and the lead up to that match, that's why it's on my list. But if I had to pick between the two of them, I'm gonna go with Gargano and Almas from TakeOver Philadelphia.
Hey, you know what? I agree with you. I got that as my best match of 2018. Johnny Gargano versus Andrade Cien Almas.
Okay.
And it's everything that you said. They had back and forth exchanges. It's like each match that they had with each other, a little something happens, and then once they got to the conclusion of their feud, it segued right into the feud of the year, which is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. So, yeah, you pretty much said everything for me. So I agree with you.
Okay, brother. Okay. Fair enough. That's fair enough, man. Reading the comments here as well. Dave Sack writes here, match of the year, Mercedes Martinez versus Meiko Satomura from the Mae Young Classic. That was a good match, I ain't gonna lie. We have Steven Scott D'Angelo, he writes, your TakeOver NOLA was pay-per-view of the year. Fair, okay. Gargano versus Almas was match of the year. Okay. So, pretty much everyone's in agreement here, if you will. Reading also here, I'm going to read Connor, because even OKFabe gave me his overall end of the year thing as well here. For OKFabe, the pay-per-view of the year was All In. The match of the year, just like us, Alma versus Gargano from TakeOver Philadelphia. For Walter, his match of the year, okay? His match of the year, his match of the year was obviously Ciampa versus Gargano from New Orleans. We already talked about that already. So, that being, again, a lot of us are in the majority here with the same response almost. So let's now just get into our, I guess, male and female wrestler of the year.
All right.
So let's start with ladies. Ladies first, right? Ladies first, and let's just get it out there. So for Walter, his female wrestler of the year is Ronda Rousey. Okay. What about you, Big Mike?
Mine is Becky Lynch.
Okay, the man. You're gonna go with the man. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You go with the man. OKFabe went with Becky Lynch. Fair enough. Now, here's my thing. I was gonna say Ronda Rousey, but I'm gonna say it for another category. Okay. For me, the female wrestler of the year, and again, it's a majority here. It's a majority decision here, obviously. It's Becky Lynch. It's Becky Lynch, bro. How the fuck do you not go with Becky Lynch right now? With all the stuff that's been happening with her. How the fuck do you not go with Becky Lynch right now? I'm just saying.
Yeah, she's been the talk of the town.
The talk of the town, the talk of the wrestling world, dude. And it's one of those things, bro. It's one of those things right now, man, where she literally is arguably the best act on the main roster, dude. Back to back, the best matches on the main roster on pay-per-views. on Evolution versus Charlotte, as well as that TLC match between Charlotte, Becky, and Asuka.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the face breaking incident.
Yeah. And I said it before, I think when the whole thing happened, I'm like, bruh, they should look at that like a blessing in the sky. When Becky got punched in the face by Nia Jax, yeah, it sucked all you want, but look at it like a blessing in the sky. That punch, the punch that Nia did to Becky did more for Becky than any win I guess she would have had, in my opinion. I don't know if you feel the same way, Mike. Chat me up here, Mike.
Yeah, you can look at it as a blessing in disguise. Yeah, we didn't get that match, but I said it in my video. Becky, you know, after a couple of years and not being looked at after her first title reign, she learned, you know, how to hold her composure. She was just gaining those wins gradually, and then she just took off, and then that character took off, and then the matches took off, and before you know it, she was going to be in the main event with Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series. And then that incident happened, and then a blessing in disguise. She's probably going to be in the main event with Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, which that should be the main event. It should be compiled with some type of women, because they were the only division in my eyes that had any type of momentum this year. It's only one to a couple of dudes through whole WWE that had momentum, and they all dried out except for a couple. But on the main roster, no dude has momentum at all. So should be a women's thing going in. So, but nonetheless.
Okay. For you, Becky Lynch, me, Becky Lynch as well. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Now, let's get into our male wrestler of the year.
You go ahead first.
You go first, Mike. You go first, Big Mike.
All right. I got a tie for male of the year. I have Johnny Gargano and Kenny Omega as male of the year.
Fair enough. Está bien.
Yeah, you want me to explain?
If you want to, yeah. I mean, I figured you would have, but I mean.
All right. So Kenny Omega, you know, obviously he's a 5-star maker in matches. He had that good match with Chris Jericho and then no disqualification at Wrestle Kingdom. He had that freaking classic with Kazuchika Okada, their fourth match with 2 out of 3 falls, no limit. That went 1 hour and 4 minutes. Insane. Not a dull moment in that match. Okay. And Johnny Gargano, feud of the year, matches of the year. He literally had a match of the year candidate in every match that he's had. No matter if it was with Tommaso Ciampa or Andrade Cien Almas or Aleister Black. It doesn't matter. Everything he touched this year just was gold. He was King Midas this year. So that's my explanation.
Okay. Fair enough. For for Connor, his male wrestler of the year is the current NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
Okay.
Tommaso Ciampa. Let's see here. Walter's male superstar of the year is AJ Styles.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, he was champ for so long, but I feel like he took the backseat. But I mean, hey, no one's wrong here. No one's wrong, okay? Nobody is wrong.
Really. Yeah.
To me, the male wrestler of the year, it's kind of like but I'm gonna say, Mike, you're gonna be in shock, bro. You might tell me to smoke some more weed, but it is what it is, bro. Can I get a drum roll, please, bro? The 2018 male wrestler of the year for heel Steven is Switchblade Jay White.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. Switchblade Jay. Okay, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna say, bro, is Johnny Gargano. You hit the nail on the head, bro. Literally every single big thing, every big interesting rival in WWE storyline in WWE with Gargano, whether it's with Gargano versus Alma, Gargano and Ciampa, Gargano, even Aleister Black to an extent. And hell, I look forward to, when you think about it, right? This past week on NXT TV, the whole idea of Gargano and Ricochet. I'm intrigued, and you know what? They've had matches before in Dragon Gate USA many years ago.
Yeah.
And we know they can tear it up. So I look forward to seeing them go out there and tear it up. So for me, it's obviously Johnny Gargano, the wrestler of the year. I'm reading the chat here, okay? D Extreme, that's being Dave said, he raised Jeff Cobb or Mustafa Ali. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. I feel like Mustafa Ali is just right now, though. So it's like, okay, fair enough. For Steven Scott D'Angelo, it's Tommaso Ciampa. Fair enough. So again, it's everything in between. Dave Sack writes here in the comment, Nikki Cross is about to become the new Becky Lynch. We all like her, but she'll take a backseat for the longest. Hell, I bet Lacey Evans gets a major push right away because she has Vince's look. Okay. I did not know
yeah, no doubt about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no doubt about that, because Lacey Evans, she has the gimmick, which is military. So when they do tribute to the troops next year, she will be front and center. She's a blonde. She's very attractive. And she has a very SJW finisher called the Women's Right. And what are we in right now? We are in the Women's Evolution. So, yeah, she will have a very big push.
Oh, hell yeah, Big Mike. Fuck yeah, she will have a big push, bro. That Women's Right, man.
Yeah. So she will have a very big push. No doubt about it.
Okay, fair enough, bro. The women's push, the Women's Right, bro. Hit it with the Women's Right. I feel like it should be a rap song, but hit it with the Women's Right. You know what? Cardi B should use that on Offset, bro. This past weekend at her concert, bro. Cardi B should have used the fucking Women's Right.
No, she just went on vacation with dude. She hit him with something else.
They're back together, bro?
It seems like it.
Okay, good for them, dude. Good for them. Sometimes interrupting a girl's concert, sometimes could work. I'm just saying, man, okay? But there you go with that. Now let's get into, I guess, some predictions for 2019. Okay, you know what? Before we get into that, let's talk about the most improved of 2018. Most improved.
Ooh.
Again, there's not one in particular. You can pick a bunch if you'd like on this one. For me, I'll go first. For me, when I think of the most improved, I think of, believe it or not, I think of two women in particular.
Okay.
One, Ronda Rousey. Right?
Okay.
I think Ronda Rousey has picked it up since arriving in WWE, being at WrestleMania. I think every match that she's been in this far, she hit it out of the park. Yeah, she's being booked to win all the hell you want, but I feel like, again, it's one of those things with Ronda right now. She's on a fucking roll right now, and she's picking it up really, really fast. And I would be surprised if she stays another year. Just saying, bro.
Yeah, I hope she stays. At least through October. Through the whole change SmackDown. See how that rolls.
Yeah. And my second pick for most improved, again, is two women from NXT, the EST of NXT, the undefeated. She's now the number one contender to face Shayna Baszler at TakeOver Phoenix, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, that's two great picks, man.
I think, real talk, I said this. You know what's funny? I recorded an NXT review on Wednesday, right after NXT went off the air. And I was on a roll, bro. I was on a fucking roll, and my dumbass forgot to unmute my mic on OBS as I'm recording.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro. So, I'm going to say it here, like, bruh, it's crazy how over Bianca Belair is on NXT right now, right? She's getting all this reaction from the people. When she came out of the ring, people were cheering her, even though she's a heel, but they were fucking cheering her. Right? It reminds me a lot of Sasha Banks, 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha's Sasha's ratchet. No, she isn't. Shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That being said, I'm just gonna say, bro, I'm calling you right now. Bianca Belair is gonna get the biggest pop come TakeOver. She is gonna get the biggest reaction from everyone on that show. Yes, you'll have Matt Riddle probably on that show. You'll have Ricochet. You'll have Gargano. You'll have Ciampa. But I'm calling you right now, bro. No one's gonna have the bigger pop than Bianca Belair. Put the mortgage on it.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Let's see here. In most improved, I think I'm gonna go with surprise here. One of them. I'm gonna get to that now. Most improved to me, believe it or not, Baron Corbin.
Okay, Baron Corbin, Constable Corbin, the former Raw nominated GM. Is that what they were calling him on Raw the past couple of weeks?
They were calling him the general manager elect. Baron Corbin.
General manager elect. Okay, Baron Corbin.
Yeah. So, Baron Corbin. You know, before you could tell that he wasn't really comfortable on the mic. You know, him going out, you know, to cut promos when he was a consistent wrestler, being in his lone wolf gimmick. You know, coming out as, you know, delegating people and switching things up and pretty much have to be that authority figure. You know, it kind of helps his promo skills. You know, him to hold a promo, him to put out different emotions. You know, play that, you know, that a-hole type. You know, sort of enhance that a-hole type because he is, you know, a playoff of what he is in real life. And, you know, it enhanced that. And I feel like I saw a better improvement in him and his promo ability when he was GM. Now, my second one.
Go on.
What'd you say?
No, I agree, but I totally agree with you. I agree with what you were saying. I agree with you, Mike, with what you were saying.
Okay. My second one, if I have to pick a second one, I would have to go. I don't know. I don't know if I could pick a second one. Yeah, second one doesn't come to mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick Baron Corbin.
Okay, fair enough. I'm reading the comments here. A lot of you guys are kicking. A lot of you guys right now are kicking ass in the chat. You guys are fucking awesome right now. Reading the comments here. Steve's got the answer with Nia Jax is disgusting. Let's see here. Jeff Cobb, Mustafa Ali, that from Dave Sack. Adrian will win the Rumble by Wellington T. Jeff Cobb's WWE. Jackson Parker writes here. I would say a tag team of the year would be the Young Bucks because they compete in some big matches, and then matches of the year would be Bullet Club versus Alpha Club. Okay, from the Jericho Cruise, fair enough. Not bad. Not a bad choice. Wellington T right here will move on to WrestleMania to challenge Brock and win the title. Move to Raw with Vince. Okay. Based on the punch, there've been talks of AJ going to Raw, so I mean, why the hell not? You know what I mean? Moving along here, Dave Sack right here. Ali versus Buddy Murphy street fight was epic but underrated because it happened on 205 Live. Dark Middle Skull, go Ronda. Reading comments here again. The Extreme Ronda in ring, easily Carmella in regards of finding herself on the main roster. Okay, fair enough for Ronda Rousey and Carmella for Dave Sack. Most improved, I say Ronda by Wellington T. Dark Middle Skull, Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. Maybe so. Steve's got the Angelo right here. Randy Orton and Ronda Rousey. Wellington T writes here. How about superstar that fell off in 2018? I'll go first on this one. To me, obviously, it's obvious. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura fell off in 2018.
That's a good one.
I say that because there is so much expectation with Nakamura. He wins the Rumble. He's facing Styles. It's the dream match, even though we already saw it at Wrestle Kingdom 10. people were expecting that type of magic at WrestleMania, and then they just gave you a shit sandwich. And then it's this whole thing where Nakamura loses, right? Keep this in mind. He lost to Jinder Mahal the year before that at SummerSlam and the pay-per-view after that, right? So it's like, come on, you want to see Nakamura WWE champion? It didn't happen. And then they have these series of matches where it always ends in a shitty finish, where they had a match at the Greatest Royal Rumble, where they couldn't answer the 10 count. And then they had another match, I believe, at Backlash, which I was at. And it was just one of those things where Nakamura didn't benefit from it. And in reward, they gave him the fucking U.S. title, which made zero sense to me when you think about it in the long run.
Yeah.
So, to me, Shinsuke Nakamura's crazy. Apparently, his deal ends in March. His WWE contract ends in March. And apparently, he's already in talks with New Japan. So, I would not be surprised if he goes back to Japan. And honestly, too, with the talks of Kenny and the Bucks and Cody leaving New Japan as well, they could definitely use it. Again, Nakamura again, even though not a fresh face, but they need that star power again. And Nakamura, say what you want, when he was in New Japan, he was a star. So why the hell not? Why the hell not?
And you know what? And I have to counteract that pick that you had with a person that he had matches with a bunch of times, and that is, I believe AJ Styles fell off a little bit too. Even though he was WWE champion most of the year, but look at all of the people that he was facing as WWE champion, other than these last couple months. He had 5 matches with Shinsuke Nakamura that went nowhere. He had 16,000 matches with Samoa Joe that went nowhere, but it was a few. But it went nowhere. So it was like, you could barely get anything out of your WWE champion. So now that we know that he wanted a lesser schedule, it showed in his ability almost that he really didn't want to be champion anymore. So I'm picking AJ Styles. He fell off.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Ziggler to NJPW. I don't know about that, Dave Sack. I'm not sure about that. Possibility, too. So we'll see. Bronson T writes here, Finn Balor and Cien Almas. Yeah, that too. I feel bad for Andrade. I feel like Andrade could have been something big by now, but he's not. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll say this too. I didn't say this also, but for, we'll do another category. Comeback of the year. The comeback of the year, Big Mike, for you.
Daniel Bryan.
Okay, Daniel Bryan. It speaks for itself. He's now this whole environmentalist Daniel Bryan. It's fine. I'm fine with that too. For me, it's Daniel Bryan, and believe it or not, I have a second nominee for this. Matter of fact, got 3 nominees. 3 nominees. One is Daniel Bryan. Number two is Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre, the chosen one. And nominee number 3 for New Japan Pro Wrestling, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah, that's
Tanahashi, the ace. Tanahashi had a bad 2017. He made it all up by having this amazing 2018 year. Yeah, he didn't win the New Japan Cup, but he won the G1, and he again has been tearing it up. And now he's one match away from once again becoming the IWGP World Champion and facing Kenny Omega. So we'll see how that goes. So those are my nominees for comeback of the year. Now let's get into, I guess if you want to call this Get Off My TV award, or please get released. The please get released award. The one person you just want to see gone, period. For me, I'm going to go first, Nia Jax.
Okay. The person for me, Samoa Joe.
Okay, so that's a shocker.
Yeah, they're not gonna use him right, so it's no point even having him in the WWE.
Okay, fair enough, Mike. Fair enough on that one. Now let's get into, I guess, The Bobo of the Year award. Bobo of the Year. Basically, what we do here, we usually do the Bobo of the Week, where we talk about stupid shit that wrestlers said on social media, on the internet, or shit like that. Or sometimes it's not even a wrestler. Sometimes it can be just a random, like, celebrity and shit like that. And this week, if you wanted to say Bobo of the Week, I have numerous people, bruh. I have numerous people. Numerous fucking people, bro.
I thought we was doing Bobo of the Year.
Yeah, but first we'll do Bobo of the Week.
Okay.
For me, this week's Bobo of the Week has to be, well, number one has to be, in my honest opinion, number one has to be Sienna.
Okay.
Sienna from, you guys know already, from former Impact Wrestling Shine. Now I guess she's currently like the Shine champion. And some of the shit she's been saying on social media, apparently how if we don't appreciate women's wrestling, we're sexist and some shit like that. We're hating on women's wrestling. We can't appreciate it. I don't know if you saw the tweets or not, Mike, but she was writing some stupid shit on Twitter.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
My thing is this. Listen, you guys know me already. For those of you that are new to the podcast, I can appreciate women's wrestling. I'm fine with it. At the same time, it's like, I don't need to see much of it, though. I think there's good women's wrestling. There is. And then there's that, whatever. You know what I mean? Does that mean, I'm a sexist or I'm against women's wrestling? No. I mean, with that logic, hey, my favorite sneakers are Jordans. I fucks with Jordan sneakers. But does that mean that I don't appreciate LeBrons or Vans or, let's say, Air Maxes or Air Forces or the Reebok pumps or the Adidas? That's kind of stupid, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it would be stupid, yeah.
What about you, Mike? What do you have for this week's Bobo of the Week?
Bobo of the Week is Road Warrior Animal.
Okay, Road Warrior Animal.
Yeah, he basically said, I believe it was either on a radio show or radio clip or whatever, or interview that he did, and he was basically saying that Becky Lynch needed to stop using the whole man gimmick because, women don't, normally draw or they shouldn't main event any type of wrestling show. They don't do any, being very, very Stone Age-ish. And it showed, and he was an idiot for it, So, Road Warrior Animal is my Bobo of the Week.
Okay. Bobo, reading the comments here. We got Andre Corbeil from WrestlingWithWrestling.com. Guys, show him some love. He's amazing for what he does. Happy New Year, Steve. Happy New Year to you, Andre Corbeil. Reading the chats here as well. Please get released. I say Rude and Gable by Wellington T. What do you think will win at Wrestle Kingdom by Jackson Parker? I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's up in the air right now. It's up in the air on that one. And Jay Lethal versus Velveteen Dream. Flip Gordon versus Finn Balor. That we're talking fantasy matches here. Holy crap. The Extreme right here. Bobo of the Year. Cody for keeping things going with his heat with Wrestling Soup. By the way, guys, shout out to Wrestling Soup. They're amazing. Anthony Missionary Thomas. Joe Numbus. Those guys are fucking awesome. I can't say so much good things about those guys. John Draper, another one as well. Go check them out every single Thursday. Wrestling Soup, motherfuckers. Instead of simply blocking. Okay, fair enough. Corbin Rice, Animal is half right. It's not Stone Age. Yeah, again, teach their own, bro. Everyone has a right to an opinion. No one's wrong here. End of the day, okay? But it is what it is. Moving on here, okay? Now let's get into, I want to say, the Bobo of the Year. The Bobo of the Year. This is like the ultimate Bobo, I think, Mike, we can agree on this one. I think all of us in the chat can also agree with this year's Bobo of the Year. It has to go, in my opinion, to How You Doing? How You Doing? Real one Enzo Amore. Or Enzo, or whatever the fuck he's going as this year. It started off with his shitty rap music. First of all, it started off with him getting released by WWE. Okay? With this whole rape allegation and shit like that, whatever happened, right? Granted, it came out that he really didn't do it. They didn't have enough evidence, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And then from there, it went to, okay, he left WWE. They fired him, what have you. He never told WWE what was going on. And then from there, he proceeds to make these shitty rap music, right? Apparently, he's still rapping, by the way. He's still rapping, by the way.
Yeah.
And from there, bro, he goes on, and he's the latest stunt that he pulled off, bro. Survivor Series, trying to snuck into the arena, sitting in like ringside and shit, and then from there she goes on to like fucking heckle the show, bro.
Yeah.
At heel Steven, you're picking Enzo over Ellsworth. Wow. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, Ellsworth thing is still...
James Ellsworth also. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Put James Ellsworth in there too. I have to now. Dave Sector hit the nail on the head there. James Ellsworth as well. James Ellsworth is another one that I could put in Bobo of the Year.
Is there any updates on that thing anyway?
I have no idea. Apparently he called his lawyer and they're trying to get that shit settled in. I'm pretty sure no one's booking James Ellsworth anytime soon. He's not getting booked.
Oh yeah, he might as well get booked. He might as well get be a grocery guy.
Yeah.
Or buying groceries.
Have you ever heard of Wrestling Otaku? Not really. Enzo's worst, then Benzino's at dropping lyrics LOL. Yeah, man, it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. So there's so many people you could put in that category, but for me right now, you know, we're gonna add, I guess, Enzo Amore and James Ellsworth. Anyone you want to add, Mike, that maybe we didn't mention that you feel like should be Bobo of the Year?
Stephanie McMahon is always a good one.
Okay. Stephanie McMahon is a good one too. Bobo of the Year.
Yeah, since she wants to be Disney or bigger than Disney.
Okay.
And they listen to the fans.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't say it's for Bobo of the Week, but I'm gonna say it right now. Being that it's fight week this week, it's fucking fight week, right?
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Oh, you already know where I'm going with this, bruh. You already know where I'm going with this. Bobo of the Week goes also to Dana White and Jeff Nowitzki, bro. They pulled some foul move this week, bro. How the fuck are we gonna move UFC 232 on fight week from Las Vegas to LA because of John Jones and this whole what's the name of the drug that he took, bro?
I don't know, but it's the same. It's the same drug that he got busted for the last time before he fought Cormier.
Yeah, bro, the same drug. Apparently, they're saying it's not. It's like a small. It's like if you grab the smallest grain of salt, apparently, it's called Chernobyl. If I botched the name, I apologize. Okay, guys. Chernobyl, whatever the fuck it's called. But apparently, that's what it was. It's like you take the smallest grain of salt and chopped it into like 1 million pieces. That's what you have. That's what he has in his system right now.
Yeah.
And because of that, hey, we're having him fight in Los Angeles with Alexander Gustafsson. And it's sad. It's so bullshit. But hey, man, teach their own, bro. Teach their fucking own. Corbett also writes here, I so agree that with that Stephanie McMahon selection, just because she's the boss doesn't make her exempt for being total bobo. Exactly, bro. So now we got all this out of the way, Mike. Let's talk about some predictions for 2019. Predictions for 2019. Okay?
Okay.
And again, it's out there. We'll see what happens. But before we get into our prediction, let's read some people. Obviously, let's read Connors and Walters. And again, they're not here this week. They're not here. Hopefully in 2019 we get more Walter, we get more Connor, we get more Chase on the show. We're supposed to be all together again for Rumble weekend, so giving you a heads up on that. So Walter predicts the following, okay? Number 1, the brand split will end. Okay? Hopefully so. Number 2, Elias will be pushed heavier. And the final one, Cena possibly winning another world title.
Those are all good predictions.
Now, this is what Connor wrote. It's just one prediction. This is his prediction, basically. Another major indie show, and someone massive departs from WWE. Okay? This is my predictions, okay? And again, they're not in order in any way, shape, or form, okay? Keep that in mind. Number 1, I predict that the Undisputed Era will make their main roster debut, I say, SummerSlam weekend.
Okay.
I predict that. I predict that Impact Wrestling will form a working relationship with MLW. Because honestly, I feel like both companies would benefit from it. I did say Ring of Honor, but I think honestly they benefit from it both, honestly.
You must have didn't hear that news that happened too.
What happened? Tell me about it.
Impact tried to sell Impact to the people who own or getting ready to own AEW.
I mean, it happens, bro. If you're throwing that Anthem money.
Yeah, they're trying to sell. They were trying to sell, you know.
I guess. I predict also that AEW will have a pilot show, All Into. But they will not launch in 2019. There will not be a launch in 2019. I predict Cena will be champion one more time. I predict that too.
Okay.
I predict that Impact Wrestling will not last on Pursuit. I predict that. I predict that Shayna Baszler will still stay in NXT even after Rumble weekend and WrestleMania weekend and shit like that. I think if you're going to bring all them in, you're going to bring them all together as a unit.
Okay.
So there's that. And I predict also that we're going to get so much crazy wrestling this year. What about you, Big Mike? What about you, Big Mike? Mike.
Okay.
What about you? What do you predict, bro? What's your prediction, bro? Mike, what are your predictions, bro?
Yeah, so my predictions for 2019 are
Did I lose you here, Mike? Did I lose you, bro? Mike, you good, bro? Mike, are you good?
Skype connection is acting up right now.
I can see that, bro. So,
yeah, my Skype connection is messing up.
I can see that, bro. But it's okay, though, bro. So, what are your predictions, bro? Let me just call him back in here, okay? Let me just call him back in. I tell you guys what. While Mike gets his shit acting up again, all right? How about I take a call? You guys want to call into the show right now? The number's on the screen. 718-473-0813. Guys, call in right now. The phone lines are open for you guys to call into the show. You guys want to call in, give us your thoughts on 2018. What are your predictions for 2019 and stuff like that? feel free to call in right now, guys. The phone lines are open. All right, they're open now. So call in, Mother Flowers. Call in right now as I'm trying to get Big Mike back in here while he's fixing the Skype issue. Again, these things happen. No one's perfect, all right, guys? I'm not going to get here, be all mad and dog on him for it. Nah, bro, it happens. It happens, and hopefully he gets this shit fixed, all right? But if you guys want to call into the show right now, the lines are open right now. So there you go with that. You guys want to call in right now? The lines are open right now. Read the comments here. Read you guys' comments here, okay? Andre Corbeil, any money is blood money if you really think about it, which is true. Wait a sec. Last minute Bobo of the year. Vince McMahon for taking the blood money. Hey, man. It's all about that Arab money, bro. It's all about that Arab money if you think about it. Let me call in Big Mike here. I'm calling him now. So there we go. Reading the comments here, all right? Andre Corbeil, 2019 prediction. Killer Kross becomes AAA Mega Champion and Impact Wrestling World Champion. I would not mind seeing that, actually. I would not mind seeing someone like Killer Kross become the Impact World Champion. Why the fuck not? I'm all about on that. I hear you, Mike. What? So, Mike, what are your predictions, bro, for 2019, bro?
Okay, my predictions for 2019 is I think EC3 will be a mid-card champion sometime in 2019. I think Ricochet will be the NXT champion in 2019. I predict also Undisputed Era will be.
Mike, you there, bro? Mike, I can't hear you, brother. His Skype crashed. Okay, I'll try. We'll try to get back in. But I'm gonna read you guys' predictions. But again, guys, if you want to call into the show, call in right now. 718-473-0813. But this is what Big Mike writes. This is what Dave Sag writes here as his predictions, and he says here the following: as he take over UK, one UK talent will either be in the Royal Rumble or the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at Mania. Omega gets as an insane offer from the WWE. Now, we'll see about that. We'll see. I mean, I would not mind seeing Kenny Omega in WWE. If it happens, it happens. I'm going to just tell Mike the following. If he's on, close all his tabs. Close all his tabs. If he's on the browser right now, close all the tabs. These things happen. No one's perfect. End of the day. Mike, here you go. Mike, tell you what, bro. Do me a favor, dude. If you have anything open right now, like tabs in your browser, just shut them all down, bro.
I have nothing open. Skype has just been terrible for a while for me, for like a good month. Yeah.
Okay. So you were saying EC3 being a mid-card champion.
Yeah, EC3 being a mid-card champion. Ricochet being an NXT champion in 2019.
God damn, Mike, hang up again. Oh shit, man. God damn it, Mike. Calling people. If you guys want to call into the show, guys, call in right now. I'm about to tell Mike just call the show. I'm about to tell Mike just call the show, guys. Just give me 1 second, guys. Here, give me 1 fucking second. All right, guys. We'll be right back momentarily. Mike, are you there, brother?
Yes, I am.
All right, we got you, bro. Here we go. We got you in now, bro. And we also got a caller, by the way.
Okay.
We also got a caller, by the way.
I hope I don't crash again.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If you crash again, you just call the Skype number. Just call the show number, all right, bro?
All right.
Just call the Skype number for any event, all right, bro? If you crash, you just call the Skype number. 916, you're on the air. What up, bro? All right, 916, you on the air?
Hello, what's up, guys? It's your boy Dave Sack.
Dave Sack, what is up, bro?
Not in right now.
What's going on?
What's going on? I'll make sure to get back to you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Okay, your voicemail answered though, but what's up? How you been, Mike? How you been, Dave? How you been?
I'm doing good. 2018 was I'm trying to find wrestling in the right word for 2018. I think a good term for it is adaptable. Like, a lot of people have shown that they've been able to adapt, to change, and really improve. Like even some of the worst people who people would normally shit on have been able to find their thing. Like, I like one of my most improved people for 2018 happens to be Carmella. And that's like saying something because of how low on the bar she is, but it's like I think she found her thing that's going to keep her from like being in people's eyes of this chick needs to be fired, So I mean, like that's cool for even someone that low to find their spot. But I don't know. 2018 was an interesting year. I'm hyped for 2019. Prediction wise, outside of what I already wrote in the chat. Of course, Evolution 2 is going to happen. I guarantee some type of all-in event. Like I know they trademarked Double Down, so that might happen. And because I mean, a lot of people probably take it for a grain of salt, but I really think they have something with what happened on SmackDown this week. They could use it and maybe do some type of title shot for R-Truth. Either right before Mania, like at Fastlane, or right after Mania. I'm not saying he'd win the belt, but I just have a prediction Ron Killings is getting like a title shot because I think he might retire next year.
Okay. What do you think, Mike? What do you think about that, bro?
That's a really good prediction on that with R-Truth.
He's older than John Cena, so
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he retired.
Yeah, I heard about that too. He is.
Isn't he like almost pushing 50?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time now.
He's one of SmackDown's most over things outside of New Day and the Usos. As a single talent, he's pretty over. And I mean, like, they don't really, especially what they just did with AJ. I don't know if they're trying to have AJ come up as a heel or what, but if so, then who's the faces of SmackDown?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's just an idea I throw out there. I know a lot of people would be like, Ron Killings, because, I mean, he's not winning the Rumble, even at number 30. He's not winning the Rumble, and if he did, I'm sorry, that's just sad. Ron Killings at WrestleMania at this stage in his career, and but, I mean, Daniel Bryan said his entire career was
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4.
Dave, you good, bro?
To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message,
automated...
press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
That's weird, Dave.
To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
That's weird, dude. I think I know why, too.
To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4.
There we go. I'm gonna try to call Dave back in here again.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Exactly, bro. Weird as hell, bro. That was
Hello?
weird as that was weird as shit. I got you, bro. I got you here, bro.
I don't know what the heck happened. Out of nowhere, I'm hearing a voicemail system. But I don't know what happened.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. I got you. I got it fixed here, bro. I got it fixed here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but like I was saying, I predict Ron Killings getting a title shot sometime in 2019, either before or after Mania. Maybe if it takes place after Mania, maybe he'd win it and then just drop it the next week, just for a feel good moment. But other than that, I'm trying to think of a good one. I'm with you on an MLW Impact merger, because that makes sense since almost all their talent goes to MLW. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay,
for predictions.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Mike, I know you had issues with your Skype. It was acting up. So you said in your predictions for 2019, you said that that EC3 becomes the mid-card champion on the main roster. Ricochet becomes NXT champion. What else do you had in mind, Mike, before you got cut off and shit like that?
I also said that. Did you mention Undisputed thing?
I mentioned that they will probably arrive on the main roster come SummerSlam weekend, but anything you want to add?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you on that. I believe AEW will be a thing, and I think it will be sort of a full-fledged promotion by the summer or the fall. So I think they will be up and running around that area, no matter if it's small or if it's, becoming big, getting the kinks out. But they will be a full-fledged promotion later in the year. And I also think, for a prediction, I think Triple H will get the creative keys to WWE.
I think we all want that right now. I think all of us just we're begging for that to happen. Like, please, just let it happen already.
Yeah, I'm predicting it. I'm putting it out there. He will get the creative keys, and that's all I have.
Okay, man. Okay.
Oh, I got one more. We're definitely going to see probably, I want to say by the TakeOver SummerSlam weekend of next year, we'll get Aleister Black versus, what are they calling him now since they brought him back? Donovan Dijak, whatever his new NXT name is.
Dominic Dijakovic.
Well, apparently from what I'm hearing, they're just going to have, apparently from what I read, he's only having one name now. Dijakovic.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah? It's not Dominic no more?
No, he's no longer Dominic or Donovan Dijakovic. Apparently, from what I read, he's going as Dijakovic.
I see that guy beating... Man. He might be the guy to beat Aleister Black in his goodbye match from NXT.
Very well could be, but we'll see, man. I mean, I think right now NXT, they have a good enough talent right now, so we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. I think one more thing, and I didn't say this too, but I think Matt Riddle becomes NXT champion in 2019.
North American.
Nah, I think he's gonna skip that and go right to the NXT title. Okay. And you know what? He's gonna feud with Keith Lee.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
You want to milk that shit from Evolve? There you go, bro. There you go. Milk that from Evolve. Speaking of Evolve, you can hear apparently that Austin Theory, the current Evolve champion, called out John Cena.
What?
Yeah, apparently in a promo he called out John Cena.
You know, I asked this before on Facebook, and I just got to say this again. How the hell does an asshole lose his chick to a nice Satanist? I'm just saying.
Happened, bro.
Aleister Black is a legit Satanist.
Well, bro, the power of love, bro. The power of love. The power of positivity, man.
It's whatever. Austin Aries is an asshole.
So that's a legit thing. He's a legit Satanist.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently he is.
Tommy End is a Satanist. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's heavy.
I mean, you can't like bash him on that. Like the company can't bash him on that because that's his choice of religion.
Yeah, and it also makes a good gimmick. It worked for Taker.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just yeah. Like, dude, asshole lost his chick to a Satanist.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you guys what, guys. This was fun, man. Dave, anything you want to say before we wrap up the show, bro?
It's been a good year, and the last prediction I have is that Team Hill gets a sponsor in 2019.
Hopefully, so happen, bro. I'm hoping for it, dude. I'm hoping for it. We'll see how that goes.
Don't hope. No, it will, and it will be done.
Hopefully, it does happen, bro. We'll see how that goes too. All right, Dave. Happy New Year, bro. I'll talk to you soon. All right, brother.
Happy New Year. Talk to you too. All right, peace.
Peace out, brother. That was Dave Sack. Again, guys, good guy for the long-time listener of the show. But thanks to all of you guys. You guys have been awesome this year. You guys have just definitely kicked ass throughout the whole year. With everything, you know, the tweets, the feedback, the love. You guys have been so fucking awesome. And without you guys, we just be regular schmucks doing a podcast on a Skype call. But you guys are awesome as always. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough, seriously. I hope all you guys have a happy new year. I hope all your dreams come in 2019. All the stuff that you want to have happen, just go out there and do it. End of the day, I know a lot of you will go into the whole New Year, new me bullshit, and then, you know, back to the same old single. But I know one thing is true. One thing is for certain. I am off Tuesday, New Year's Day, meaning New Year's Eve, I'm gonna be able to get drunk and wake up Tuesday afternoon at 4 p.m. with the mean hangover. I'm gonna welcome the new year with a bang, and the old year with a bang, and just go off into the sunset. I know Wrestle Kingdom is this Friday, so
I thought it was on a Tuesday.
Nah, it's this Friday. It's on the 4th, bro. Come on, January 4th.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So I'm off. So I'm off that day, and I might ask off for my other job. So I just might stay up to watch Wrestle Kingdom.
Get Walter on. Get Walter on.
Walter wants to get on now?
Yeah, he said we still on. I'm saying yeah, get him on. Get him on.
All right, get him. All right, we'll get Walter on. We'll get him on. We'll get him on real quick. Oh shit, we're gonna wrap up the show, but I guess Walter wants to get on real quick. All right. So let's go with the Walter here. Okay, this is so impromptu. We're getting Walter on. All right, Walter, we're waiting. Get in, Walter. This is so impromptu. Walter's on the call right now. So let's see what Walter has to say. We're gonna wrap up the show.
He said he's just getting ready to open his Skype.
All right.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do to kill time? Let's kill time real quick.
I guess we could take another call if people want to call into the show while Walter gets on, I guess. Or we talk about, I guess, stuff in general. So we were talking about the Rumble. Because again, what I want to do for the Rumble, I guess, recap old episodes of the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I guess we could do that. I guess, but we got to plan it out. Like, off the year, we got to plan it out what we want to do.
Yeah, we got to do, like, do you want that to be like a day-to-day basis, or do you want that to be like
a weekly thing, like
just some of the small stuff in one episode,
like an extra, like a podcast extra, if you will? I guess we
okay. So you want to make that one big show?
Yeah, exactly. I guess we could do that. Again, there's so much to get into. Again, we'll talk about it off. We'll talk about it off the air. Because I'm gonna keep on home with you guys too. A part of me thought in 2019 to launch a Patreon. But we'll see how that goes. Again, it's up in the air right now. We're thinking about some stuff to do in 2019 for the podcast, for you guys, and all that stuff. And it's up in the air right now, guys, so we'll keep you guys posted. Walter's getting on right now as we speak. There he is, Walter. How the fuck you been, you carifreco? The fuck you been?
I've been good. You know, I just got home. My cousin wanted to go to the casino, and I was like, fuck that.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Talk the truth, bro. You were fucking some chick right now, bro. She was a dead fish in the bed.
I wish that was a success, but nah. I just went to go eat. So
okay, bro. So Walter, how the fuck you been, bro? It's been a while, if you will. You weren't on last week, so.
No, I forgot I wasn't on. Yep. So, yeah, no, it's been good. I had a nice Christmas, New Year coming up.
So what the people want to know, Walter? Huh? What the people want to know on New Year's Eve, bro? How many chicks are gonna be fucking on New Year's Eve, bro? When the ball drops.
I don't know if I can answer that.
Oh man,
there's gonna be a lot of people out. So
how many? Okay, how many queens will you be slaying on that night? That's KW.
Whoa, oh my god, queens. with that spelling, probably none.
Oh man, you know what I found out, guys? Speaking of which, you know what I found out tonight, guys? Apparently, keep this in mind, take it for what it's worth. Apparently I heard that I've heard that, speaking of getting your heart broken and shit like that, apparently Charlie Caruso has a girlfriend, bruh.
A girlfriend?
Yeah, that's right. Charlie Caruso has a girlfriend, bruh.
Oh damn, your heart is broken.
Nah, bro. I heard your heart's broken right now, bro. Your heart right now is broken, my G.
I mean, I could see her having a girlfriend. She did cut her hair a bit short, so.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I know people are sad about it. Oh man, it's bullshit. It's sad, but real talk, bro. Keep it 100 with you. I just want to watch, yo.
Watch what?
Them two go at it. Her and her girlfriend go at it. I just want to see it get down, bro. Wow. You mean to tell me you would not mind seeing Charlie Caruso and her girlfriend go at it?
Well, I don't know how her girlfriend looks, but she probably looks cute.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll send you the picture right now. It's on the internet right now. Charlie Caruso.
Yeah, man, it's sad. I always get sad when you find out like a hot chick is gay. I always get sad, like, oh, we lost another one.
No, we lost another one, dude. It's one of those things, bro. It happens, my G. Like, it happens. You feel me? Like, you know what I find annoying? I know this is, again, we're going off the cuff here. You know what I find annoying, and I hope this ends in 2019? A lot of you thirsty motherfuckers on social media. A lot of you thirsty motherfuckers that go on social media, and you ever see a girl post a photo of herself on the gram or on Snap, and they're all filtered up to the fucking gills and shit. I hope this shit stop. It's one thing if you want to like a picture. That's one thing, right? It's another thing if you're in this whole like, oh my god, you're so fucking hot. You're so beautiful. You're gorgeous. Oh my god. Like, my G's, have some fucking pride in yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, there's some, desperate men gotta do desperate things. So
nah, but I get that, but my G, like, have some pride in yourself sometimes. You feel me? Like, I think the problem is, you know what it is, bro? I'm gonna keep it 100. The problem is, we as men, for some reason, have this tendency to put these women on a fucking pedestal. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, probably. She was at the Brooklyn Nets game. Where the fuck is her picture?
What is her girl? A WNBA player?
I would assume so. I don't know. I never heard of her before.
Yeah, she seems pretty. She looks tall. Oh, there we go. I see her height. Yeah, she could be.
Exactly.
Well, she's tall.
She's tall as shit, bro. She's tall as hell.
I don't mind a little bit lesbian action. Why not?
Yeah, I don't mind it, bro. I embrace it, bro. I just embrace the shit. If it happens, it happens, bro. You feel what I'm saying, man? You feel what I'm saying, man, G? You feel what I'm saying, bro? Look at the flick of their wrist.
So you had callers on the show?
We had some callers. Yeah, we had Dave Sack calling to the show. You know what? 2019, I hope we get more callers on the show. I hope we get more callers on the show in 2019.
Nah, I just noticed because I was on Skype and I see like phone numbers and stuff. So
yeah, I know. For some reason, yeah, it happened, bro. But other than that, too, what I hope for 2019 as well for the podcast is, like Dave said, we get a sponsor. I do believe it'll happen in 20. We'll get that sponsor. We're on iTunes, we're on Stitcher, we're on Spotify, we're on iHeartRadio. What's the next platform to crack? I think it's Pandora. I know Pandora is finally gonna have podcasting on their platform, and I know a lot of people don't use Pandora anymore. I know, but it's an idea. It's a thought, you know.
I mean, the fact that we're on multiple platforms, I think that's just awesome in itself. So,
and again, this shit started with the Skype call. Remember that, Walter? It started with a random Skype call between a bunch of 10 people on a crappy connection.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we're still using that technology, but obviously to better use. Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, that's how it was packed.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But we'll see, man. Again, another goal I want to have in 2019, do a meetup. Do a fan meetup.
A fan meetup.
We'll get there, though. We'll get there when we'll get there, bro. We'll get there when we'll get there.
I mean, you could technically do that for WrestleMania.
Gotta be down with the scissors. Okay. Whatever that means, the scissors.
The scissors? Oh.
You don't know what the scissors is?
Come on, you don't know what that means?
Elaborate, bro. Not elaborate. No, seriously. Elaborate. I'm serious. Elaborate on this one.
Oh, my goodness. When the girl and the other girl are together.
Oh, okay.
The scissor.
Yeah, okay. Hey, okay. Sabía, sabía. Mira esto. Carifresco nomás.
You just said you wanted them to go down and you didn't even know what that meant.
Bro, call me off guard, bro. It's been a long day, bro. It's been a long fucking day. You know what's crazy, bro? You know what, Walter? I was saying this early in the show, but I'm gonna say it here. I'm happy that you're here now, bro. I'm saying it right now, bro. The album of the year, Bad Bunny, por siempre, yo. The album of the year, bro.
Oh man, I mean, is this an instant reaction because he's the only recent album we got?
Going at me, yo. Best album of the year right now,
I think out of all the Latin people, whatever you want to listen to,
it's better than Osuna's. It's better than Osuna's. It's better than Anuel, just by a little bit. Even though I feel like Anuel, in a short amount of time that he came out of prison, he's done a lot. Come on, he French kissed the girl, bro. Come on, bro. He French kissed the girl on stage.
I think Bad Bunny, he definitely rocked it. I listened to it a couple times and.
Bruh. There's a lot of good songs on this song. There's a lot of good songs on the album.
And I give him props because, he doesn't have a lot of features there. He only has Drake as his feature, I think, right? Or was there someone else that I just missed?
It's not just Drake. You know what's funny, though, bro? There's a lot of people that are giving him shit, though, for this one song, bro. I don't know if you heard it or not. Solo de Mi.
Why? Well, I mean, I heard it, but...
So the song's about, I guess is about him standing up to women abuse. When men abusing women and shit like that. So he has a girl, like this Venezuelan model who's beautiful as all hell, like lip syncing, right? As he's singing the words and shit. And after the song, the girl is getting hit, whatever, right? But it's like she's just taking the blows, but no one's hitting her for real, if you will. And again, it's him standing up against women abuse and shit like that, domestic violence, stuff like that, right? But people are giving him shit because, bro, here's Bad Bunny, who normally sings about, drugs and fucking bitches and shit like that. Now here you are, like...
There was a different side of him in this album, I think, just a little bit. That wasn't the usual Bad Bunny, I'm not gonna lie. And like at the beginning, it's like, damn, why is he trying to sing too much? I don't know. I mean, that's how he is, I guess.
It was, bro. It was. But you know what, guys? This was fun, dude. 2018 was a fun year. We had our up, we had our down, but it was fun overall. Very positive. Again, like I said earlier on the show, I hope you guys, again, enjoy your new year. Have fun. Just go out there. Again, just make shit happen. Live your dream. Make them reality. Find your happiness. End of the fucking day. All right? That's it for me. Happy New Year's to all of you out there. Don't drink and drive. Act responsibly, okay? Wear a condom. Okay? Wear a fucking condom. Mike, Walter, do you want to say in closing before we wrap up the show?
Yeah, man. 2018 has been a blast. See you in 2019.
Yep. I hope everyone does enjoy the new year. It's always going to be ups and downs, but the show is still going on. It's been on for a long time. Last couple of years. It's still going.
6 years.
It's about to be 6 years or 7 years.
About to be 7 years in April.
That is crazy. So that 7 fucking years, man. That makes me feel a little old. I don't know how, but I was like a fucking high school student when I started. So it's shit. It's been a long time.
Exactly, guys. DMX comes out in 2019 and is ready for a new album. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I mean, he's gonna be an actor too. Well, I'm hearing.
What who?
I like DMX. You know, I mean, I guess it's because I don't take him too seriously, but
yeah,
you know, it just sucks. He needs to stop getting in trouble. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too. Tomorrow night, I predict that John Jung gets the win. Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. I mean, yeah, he's gonna win. It sucks what's going. You know that. I mean, I understand he does. There was steroid in his body, but like. Yeah. What can you do? They're not gonna fucking cancel the card because of that shit.
Yeah. So Walter, anything you want to say in closing, bro, before we wrap up the show to the fans, to the people out there?
Whatever.
Anything I want to say to the people out there before we wrap this up?
Oh man, see you bitches in 2019.
Yeah, we'll still be on 2019. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas. Enjoy your New Year, or whatever you celebrate after that.
Listen, Walter gonna start a PO box. He wants all the ladies out there to send the panties onto the PO box. Just send them away, yo. Send them away. Well, that's it for us, guys. You can follow the Team Hill Podcast on Twitter at Team Hill Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. If you're on the channel right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. This podcast is available on numerous platforms: iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can download the podcast on the go. If you want to help the podcast, give it those 5-star ratings. Also, who's playing that music in the background? Also, guys, I heard something in the background, whatever it is. Also, guys, if you want to go the extra mile to help out the podcast, we have a merch store over at Teespring. We have 2 designs right now. Our graphic designer, the best graphic designer in the wrestling community right now, Salrex, is on the job right now with 2 new designs that will be launching in 2019 for you guys to, again, choose from and all that fun stuff. And again, if you are a YouTuber, a podcaster out there, you want awesome graphics, awesome overlays done for your podcast, for your YouTube channel, whatever it may be, hit him up on Twitter at @officialSalrex. The link to his Twitter is on the description of this video or the podcast live stream on YouTube, if you will. So hit over there now if you want that awesome stuff over there. Not only is this stuff for me, but for Big Mike who's in the chat, who's here with me with us right now on the podcast. Okay, Fabe, Jay from NY206, the Solomons, just to name a few. So yeah, hit him up. Walter, Mr. Prince Bichotazo, Queen Slayer, where can they find you at, brother?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Walter. Follow me wherever else any other social media app y'all have. You could follow me there. It's the same username. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
All right. What about you, Big Mike? Let them know, brother.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Big Mike 199519 and on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
And with that being said, guys, we are out like Janet City's guy. Happy New Year to all of you, and we'll see you all in 2019. Mother Flowers, let's hit that music, y'all. Peace out, Mother Flowers. 2019 will be our bitch.